The name is Arun Sharma, and the speech was on emerging technologies in the money transfer space. The main topics was that I believe that there's three tracks of competition. The first one is cash from developed countries, the second one is developing country outbound, and the third one is electronic payments. The speech talked about, or the session talked about, how the cash market from developed countries is stable. It also talked about how developing countries are creating new money transfer companies and structures so that they can transfer money from developing countries to other developing countries or developed countries. And finally, we talked about new technologies in digital cash, which looked at account to account, looked at mobile transfer, and it talked about digital transfers. In all three technologies, the point that we were making is that we are only at the emerging stages of the technology, and it is growing, but it's not growing at the rate that will substantially move away from cash to cash business. Developed countries have very strict compliance rules, but easy banking rules. In contrast, developing countries have very easy compliance rules, but very difficult banking rules. And firms that have worked in developed countries have tremendous difficulty working in developing countries because the rules are so different. So the message to the industry is that we are in a wonderful time. Money transfer is growing, and it is very clear that the future will be more money transfer rather than less. And it's a great time for growing in the industries because there's a lot of people who are willing to invest money in the money transfer industry. I came to this event because it's a great event that's organized by Hugo, and we have all the people who work in the money transfer industry who come here to listen to current practices.